Alright, Salakia. Alright, Shalom, once again giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Kodash. Alright, I don't know, I was just still at the plantation, but just peeping the group chat real quick. Alright, and you know, there was something about well, you know, as far as me, and I'm just gonna get straight to the point. You know, when you're whether you're doing lessons at home, on the highways and byways, or when you're teaching this word, all right, there should be there's a certain level of there's a certain level of professionalism that you need to display. All right, and it was an issue with some I don't know where they're from, all right, but these like two Akim, they were just like eating, not only just like eating, it wasn't like a snack or anything, or, it wasn't like some like chips or like gum or whatever, or a bottle of water, or it was just like straight up fucking slices of pizza, all right, on those what was it, like a 2-liter bottle of Sprite or some shit, during during a live stream and all that. All right, but the thing is, that's unprofessional. All right, so I'm gonna get this real quick. All right, Leviticus 10:1, and Nadab and Abihu, the sons of Aaron, took either of them his censer and put fire therein. All right, and it's funny, that it's even this incident, or that happened, or back in the ancient world, it also involved, or two individuals, or two individuals, in the service of the Lord's Tabernacle. All right, because when we go out on the highways and byways, when we do lessons and things like that, or we are in, we're spiritually, in that holy tabernacle. All right, and if we of course, we're only human and things like that, but there's this, there's a certain type of demeanor, like I said before, there's a certain amount of professionalism that you need to display, or when you're representing Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Even one example, or whenever you're doing a lesson, or I just told some younger Akim a couple weeks ago, or they had a few questions about prophesying with your head uncovered. I was just like, hey, if you're if you're speaking in general, or at camp, or just always have your just take your head, even when you salute another brother, or take your hood or hat off or whatever, or shit, it's like gotten to a point, shit, if I have something on my head, I don't even speak at all. That might have been, how it was, in the ancient world. All right, because it was more about, covering your head from the elements or whatever. Or, and then when you took your head off and went into a building, that's when you would speak or whatever. I don't know for sure, that's not what was taught or anything like that. But, that's, it seems as if, for men, that's how it was. All right. All right, but, the thing is, these two individuals, they got a serious judgment, or for their for their mistake. All right, so once again, all right, Leviticus 10:1, and Nadab and Abihu, the sons of Aaron, took either of them his censer, and put fire therein, and put incense thereon, and offered strange fire before the Lord, which he commanded them not. And there went out fire from the Lord and devoured them, and they died before the Lord. Or and you can read the rest of those like precepts and all that. Basically, Moses was like to Aaron, hey, that's what happens, when you go off. All right. Or and that's why when you represent Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, when you're in the Lord's Tabernacle, when you're doing the Lord's work, or you need to be professional. All right. All right, and that includes, even if you're even some, schools, classrooms, or, like jobs, or and things like that. Or, shit, like even, at some of the jobs I've had, when you're working, the front of the counter, all right, they're always like, hey, if you're getting something to eat, take that to the back. All right, take it to the back. All right, not when you're, or not when you're, doing something important, or even more importantly when you're, or just like doing right, the work of the Lord. All right, so just remember that one accountant in general, as far as or how seriously the Lord takes it when you're in this thing, or that's one of you, it just looks it looks sloppy, it looks unprofessional, or even like outsiders and things like that, or now they're gonna point the finger, saying look how tacky these guys are, or they must be like or to some extent we know we're gonna get slandered, we know we're gonna get talked bad about, persecuted. All right, but but still as a royal people, or there's still some outsiders that'll say at least I don't agree with what they say, but as far as they conduct themselves, or you can tell that they're on a higher level, or you can tell that they take this thing seriously. All right, so that's just something to keep in mind. Or I'm still at the plantation and all that, but or that's just something I wanted to address real quick. All right, so with that, shalom.